Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Minecraft time again. We are back working on Nova Aquilia. Today we're going to start working on this main gate area. I've been doing a little bit off stream today. I got a little bit out of hand with it. Whoops. Did a little more than I wanted to. But I started working on setting up this secondary level outside of the tower that we built last week. And then this platform area so that you can actually help defend the main gate there. It's also why that this lower platform is here now. So I took care of that this morning. I've started kind of dressing up this gate a little bit more. We've got an actual little kind of walkway here with it's going to come up from the bottom instead of down from above. Obviously we need to work on the pathway coming in. We're going to be swapping to a different kind of pathway at this transition period here, because I only want to have this kind of pathway in this district of the city. And it literally stops right over here where we were working last week as well. And last week we worked on all of this seaside district here. You can see I started kind of laying in some of that path that we set up last time, but I didn't finish getting to. I've also swapped all of the floor plans over to deep slate like they should have been initially. Some of these aren't actually floor plans, they're just kind of like, oh, this is where a building is going to go, but it's not necessarily like where it's actually going to wind up. Of course, we still have some floor plans to work on throughout the city on the way there. But today I want to get all of this transition stuff set up. I want to finish out these towers. I want to work on the gateway going into here because I want to build an actual gateway here. And I want to finish cleaning up this space right here. It's actually what I'm going to start with, is building up a retaining wall right here along this edge. And then just kind of cleaning things up from there. So we're going to start by grabbing the blocks that we use for our retaining walls and then coming right on over here and working on that. I'm literally going to just strip out this whole section here, but we're going to build it up to where this land is here. We're going to make a little bit of a change here. We don't want it to be too crazy. Let's see, we'll go here, we'll go there, and then we'll come right over here, and then to that. And that'll be kind of our transition. So let's go ahead and start putting in the walls here. And we'll clean up all the dirt that's extra here and get rid of all that. Of course, we're going to go all the way just down to the deep slate that we did. Oh, I need to turn up my mic. There we go. All right, that's a little better. Turn that up some more. Let's get that up where people can actually hear me. Fantastic. There we go. All right. Give me just 1 second. Let me take care of something real quick. But yeah, so I want to really get this all built up and just get this finalized. Now this isn't the main entrance to the actual city. It is just the main entrance to this district. This district is the central district of the city. It's the one with the big castle in it. You know, it's kind of going to be our home of the government and everything. And it's going to be, it's going to be a very important thing that we do here within the city. This is going to be kind of the heart of the city, as I've been referred to it. One moment, I need to respond to this message I just got. Very important. Okay, so we've just got a lot of cleaning up to go here. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I started but didn't finalize in this area because I wanted to get more of the city built before we kind of came back and worked on that, getting everything set in place. Because a lot of it is kind of dependent on other things that we have around. That's why the dock isn't finished yet, because I need to get a boat set in here. One of our collaborators, Mr. Byzantine, is going to help me out with that, he said. So we're going to get a good little cargo boat in here. Because I'm not the best at building boats. So we're going to grab one of his boat designs and get that put in here. And then we'll start filling out the rest of this dock space with like, you know, cargo that looks like it would have been on the ship and like a crane and other stuff like that, as well as some more buildings along this side. But I'm waiting till we have that ship in first. And he's been waiting on some mods to update to the current version of Minecraft. But now that they have, we should be able to get that going soon. TM. You know, I don't have any expectations for when that'll be done, but it'll definitely be done, you know, at some point in the next few weeks, I'm assuming. Or at least it'll get started in the next few weeks, presumably. Let's see. Oh, I also do have something else I wanted to show you guys. We've been working on the little spawn area. I finally have our little displays for every one of our collaborators and builders here on the server. So I want to show that off real quick. Right over here behind the giant tree that we built last week. So we've got, you know, this is where you're going to spawn looking out this way. So it'll face you towards our kind of rule boards and stuff. So we've got, you know, kind of our little rule boards here. There's going to be message boards, and then talking about the history of the server and the world that we've created. First, we've got our wonderful collaborator builders. We've got Mr. Byzantine and Matesco right over here. And then we have our admin section. We have Haneri, Heatwave, and Umos, and myself in the admin section. And this is going to be, you know, these books are going to have like information about all the people. Here's mine. I'm just going to scroll through it. You can pause and come back if you want to see that. So we're going, of course, it's going to be updated some more. But we wanted to just have kind of everybody having a little space where they can talk about themselves. And then we're going to build some custom armor sets with our player heads eventually, and have them here, so that way you can kind of see, oh, hey, that's what this person looks like, that's what that person looks like, so and so, you know, so on and so forth. All right. So yeah, we've got that set up. Everything's going there. I'm quite happy with that. Some of this will get changed most likely, depending on what some of the people want. I think these two in particular are probably going to be changed style-wise, but you know, it's still going to be there to show off who they are and what they brought to the project. All right, I'm back to work over here. So we've got this retaining wall set up now, right here along the castle section there. Got that cleaned up. I want to add some more kind of this situation going on there. But we're gonna get working on these tower sections next, I think. That's what I really want to do. So gonna get doing that. Sorry, I'm getting some important messages real quick that I need to respond to. Kind of bad timing, but that's all right. That's how it goes sometimes with life. Okay, so we've got our little towers here. Honestly, I'm not sure how we're gonna have the entrance to these towers set up yet. I do know there needs to be some. It'll probably be, at least for this one, it'll probably be over here. That makes the most sense. We can kind of build a little retention wall here, clean up some of this a little bit. I'll probably just put it right along here, right next to the tower. See, there's still this little cave thing there. Okay, so we'll probably make a staircase that comes down to here, like I did on this other side here, with this little kind of hidden stair going down to the bottom section. We'll probably do the same thing over here for that, just because it makes sense. I don't know how I'll fit it in here, but we'll make it work. Probably have it come down this way. And then I think this one is probably going to have its entrance through the tunnel network and or the bar, because it actually can, well, it kind of connects to the this building here in a way. Though we didn't build it out, I did have it set up where it could connect. I'll probably build something in the tunnels here that comes up over the tunnel and then into that. Potentially. We'll see. Not entirely certain how that's actually going to wind up. Not really sure where else I could build an entrance to this tower, unless I maybe just have it like right back here kind of behind this tree. Just put it right here. Potentially, that could work. Yeah, I may actually do that. Honestly, that seems okay. I think that'll be fine. We'll have the entrance for that one there, so that you can get into it from this side. But then, of course, if you're down there, you can just come in here and then go up and then over if you needed to get to this side or whatever. Okay, I think that's going to work all right. Let's get this set up. Let's start working on this here. Let's find a staircase situation. Let's have it kind of... Well, let's start it up here. Actually, it's going to be more dependent on... I want it to kind of start here. So let's do that. So we're just going to kind of put these in as placeholders here. What's the height that we need to get to? 94. Got it. Where are we at here? 96. Does that work? Oh, it does. It's perfect. Okay, cool. Just right on the corner there. We can just build this corner up. And then we'll just do that. There we go. We'll just put some plants right there. Not a big deal. Okay, we've got this little tight corner here, but that's okay. It's not my favorite, but we might be able to work something out here. Let's see. I think actually if I do it this way, that should be okay. Okay, we should be able to make this work. We'll figure it out. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to try to get it right here. Let's get the deep slate stairs. I mean the tile stairs. Tile stairs. Bleh. Mouth no worky today. Oh, okay, so it's going to come up this way then. Oh, you know what? We could do it kind of like this here. Have it kind of be like that. Potentially. Kind of hidden away down there. Okay, that's not going to work like that. I know that's not going to work. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this here. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Let's fill this in too. That's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. That laid in. Get these here. That's going to be important. This is going to be stone brick because that's what we already have right there. Perfect. Okay, I get the tile blocks there and there. Okay. And then we're actually gonna fill that in entirely right there. Okay. Let's do something like this. Actually, let's use the brick version for that. Let's do this just to kind of clean that up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'll come back over here. Grab these blocks, doors and everything. Okay, I don't know where I can put a door. I guess it's gonna have to go kind of here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then what can I maybe... See, a stair doesn't work there. No, the half slab wouldn't work either then. Unless I do something a little different here. Let's grab that. Let's do this and that. And then we can have that. Okay, that works like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll just do this thing. Kind of clean this up here. Okay, that one doesn't work. Can't have that one there. Maybe just get rid of that one too then. Just do it like this. That works for me, I guess. It's not perfect. It's not as nice as the other one. The other one came out way better. But it's functional. Function over form in this case. We're going to take functional over it looks pretty. mean, I suppose I could do kind of a, could do something like this. We can fold that down, then we do stacked like that. We can kind of do what we got that there. And then what I can do, oh, I can't really, because that one's, dang it. So I'd have to stay on top of that. Oh no, I'd have to do it this way. So it'd be like that. So that way we can have, oh, that. Does that even work? Oh my god, it does. It's kind of janky though. I don't really like the way that looks. So let's do it this way. Let's go like this. Oops. Have it like that. And then we can have this one here like that. So those are on the same plane. That's a little better. Alright. I mean, then I'm kind of questioning why I don't just have this one set up to be. Why don't I just make it the whole thing this height? Oh, wait. No, we need to do it like, we gotta do it this way. We gotta fold that down, put that there. Here we go, fold that down. Oh, fold that up, that's fine. Put that there. Nope, that's not right. Okay, but we gotta do it this way then. Like that. Yep. Okay, fold that down, put that there. Bam, bam. Okay, and then we gotta do that. There we go. Okay, that's better. We got this kind of, that's better. I like that more. Okay, cool. Get rid of all this extra stuff that I don't need now. It's just in the way. Nope, I want that one gone. Thank you. Okay. Then we'll throw in this tile here. Okay, I actually do need these 2 blocks. So we can rip this out. We're going to come all the way back to, what is this, the one I said I was going to do? Yeah. So we're going to bring it all the way up to here. And then am I going to keep it out on this side too? You know what? I will. I'm going to cut it out over here too. We're going to do something like this. We're going to kind of terraform this hillside a little bit. Smooth it out a little bit. Okay, here we go. Gonna make this side also accessible, so you can kind of come out here and deal with the people who are coming up to the gate. Alright, let's get all this cleaned up. Okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect. We're actually going to cut this back a little bit right here, so that way you can come along this side too. Alright, I'm going to put that back. Put that thing back where it came from, must have helped me. Okay. Cheap viewers on. How about none of that over here? We're not gonna play that game. You can get banned. That's what you can do, and then we can go in here and we can go, hey, get your message out of here. Yep. All right. There we go. Goodbye. Please stop spamming your shit in my fucking streams. This is not the place for you to do that. Go fuck yourself. Thanks. Come in here and spam shit, you're gonna get booted. Hate that shit. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody wanna see that shit in here. This ain't that place. Okay, we're gonna do our little wall situation here like we do. Gonna go ahead and just build that right up to that level. There we go. Come over here. Take care of this edging. Okay, there's that. Perfect. Fantastic. We're also gonna do just right there, so it looks like it ends right there. Perfect. Okay, so you'll come along here. This whole area is gonna have defenses on it. I don't like how tight that is. We will, in fact, cut that. Leave that cut out there. I'm actually going to build this up here as well. We'll do it that way. Then I'm gonna kind of turn this into a little space for the guards to hang out while they're chilling, waiting on stuff to go down. So that way they can just kind of hang out, you know, have a space. If it starts raining or whatever, they can be out of the rain. But if something goes down, they can come out and, hey, you there. All right, so there's gonna be that. Let's get back over here and clean up this side now. The flooring in. All right, now let's get this whole thing is got to be done. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna do these the same way we've been doing our other towers. Same materials. We've got andesite. We've got mangrove. We've got deep slate. Let's get in here. We've got these planks. All right. No, I definitely want the plank or the slabs. Thank you. There we go. Slabberoonies. And we want the doors. All right. Now, door is to always be on the left side or on the right side so that it's hard to walk in. Oh, wait. It would help if I did the foundation blocks first. All right. Door always on the right, so it's harder to move. If you're harder to swing, if you're trying to fight. Okay. We've got this here. Whoops. All right. Now, central core of the tower is this, of course. Okay. And this is where we want it to end. So we are going to actually start our curve here. Okay, and then it should, let's see, let me remember. It always goes up in this way, so we need to go down this direction. There we go. Okay, and we are actually going to make this way. We're going to do it this style. So the whole tower is just staircase. Hopefully that doesn't, oh, it's going to cause a problem. Look at that. Of course it is. Okay. So, in that case, how are we going to fix this? Okay, because with this kind of tower, it's always going to take the same amount of blocks. Now, I could start lower here. That might solve our problem. Let's try that. Let's see how that does. Okay, if we started here, and this was actually the block that you came in at, it'd be here. You'd come down one. Okay, so it'd be down one, then down another, and then there, and then there, and there. Oh, and then we have a problem again. Okay, so how do we solve this problem? Do we swap to ladders? I don't really want to. I like using the staircases. Do we make a different style of staircase? Potentially, but I don't really want to do that either. Do we just wrap it around the central core? It's still going to have the same problems no matter what. If we just went around the central core, we still have the problem of this needs to be here, and then there, and there, and there. That. Yeah, see, now we have a problem here where it's like, well, how do I get in this way? I gotta come around here. You know, I guess that's the only way through there. So you come in, you have to go this direction. Then you're going up. I mean, theoretically, that's how we should do it. Then we'd have to do this kind of thing. We'd have to go, okay, block up this, block up this. So then you come in this way. And then we're going to want to block up this too. So now you'd have to come in and you've got to go this way. But then we basically need to fully build that up. Okay, and then like we have the rest of the tower to go as well. Right, so do we then do something like this and just call it a day here? I mean, if we did it this way, and we're kind of leaving ourselves with the, I mean, we can get up here to the top, no problem, right? That's easy. But then we've got a lack of space to actually function up here. These towers are almost too small for actually putting a spiral staircase in and having it be the type of functional guard tower that I want. But I don't really have the space to make these towers bigger. And I like the scale that they are currently at. So we may have to actually just use ladders. As annoying as that is. Or we make it extremely tight in here and make it very difficult for people to maneuver. Right, so that's the question. Do we make it hard or do we make it usable? Because if we make it usable, right, then we've got one floor here. We obviously need the top, right? But then we have what? We could put a floor there. That's not a full floor. So we need to make these taller, at least one. Which, I mean, I'm not opposed to making this taller, right? But the one thing we can't change is where the placement of the gate actually sits. It's necessary for it to be exactly where it is already. Right, so if we had floor there, but then what if I brought this up to where I wanted it to be originally? Which is actually here. With doing this. Right, so then you got 1, 2, 3 floor. And then it would be floor 1, 2. That's floor, floor. And then we can't. This is now suddenly an extra tall floor. Because it needs to be for that. I think we're just going to have to deal with this tower being awkward. Quite honestly. And I think ladders are going to in fact be the way for this tower to work. So I think we run a ladder around that, along that side maybe? Or do we do a central kind of ladder right up the middle, you know, and have it like on this side, on the gate side. So that way this ladder all the way up kind of thing. I don't know. Unsure. I don't really like using ladders all that much for multi-floored towers because it's difficult to get on and off of ladders once you're on them. They can be a little glitchy sometimes. It's one of the reasons why I like doing stairs, because then you can just walk to where you need to and not have to worry about things. See, this is why I'm doing this today. We have so much time to work on this. Probably going to take most of my time working on this damn tower. Right, so that's up one whole block from the other one. Let's bring this one up just to match, just for right now. Of course, this one's going to have a completely different set of height levels to make it even more complicated to build this ladder staircase situation, whatever I wind up doing. I guess we do have enough space here. I could do one ladder for one floor and then another floor and then another floor, so that way you're kind of alternating. I think that's what I'm going to wind up doing. So we do here. That's not as good as if we did here for the floor. Or it'd be here, I guess. So we got, what, 4 tall for each floor? That's excessive. I don't need 4 for each floor. So I can either have it here, or I can have it here. And then it'd be, what? Then we could have 2 short floors, maybe? Maybe we just do the floors at at 2 high instead of 3. Make this a very compact tower. And you're really kind of squeezing in here, but I mean, I feel like that's going to be better. Hello! Welcome. You know what? I will do it that way, but I will use the slabs. We'll make them 2.5 for each floor. And then we're going to use ladders to get up and down the floors instead of stairs in this building. Just because of the shape of the tower and the size of everything. That's what we're going to have to do. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, so then if we started here. Okay, first off, we need a floor here, for sure. And then it's half, 1, 2, floor, half, 1, 2, floor, half, 1, 2, floor, half, 1, 2, floor. Perfect. Okay, that fits there perfectly. Good. A half, 1, 2, floor, half, 1, 2, floor. And then this one's going to be extra tall, I guess. Or, I mean, we can just move the floor up 1 for this level, since this doesn't have anything in particular that it does down here. Okay, now, and remember, what do we have around here? Is this just... Alright. Let's check something out here. Okay, so there is kind of this gap right here. There's this space here as well. There's right into the hotel through here. So we're not gonna do that. The tunnel is how far below? Tunnel's all the way down here. But I can still make an entrance from the tunnel up to this tower. I have the space for that. So we'll do that as well here. We'll have it come in from, I think I'll probably do it here. Have it come up this side through the earth and then into here. I think that's gonna be how I want to do that. I think that's gonna work out for what we're doing here. So let's just fill this in and close that back up. And these are gonna be our floors here. And then the outside we're going to set up for our ladders right there. So we do it like that. And then on this floor, we're going to alternate. Welcome, Haneri. Welcome back. Okay, there's that one. And that floor is going to have it there. Just going to alternate. Okay, and then it's the next floor is here. So there's our gap for that. Perfect. Oop. Okay, there we go. And the next one here is gonna be this side is gonna be the hole. There we go. And then it's that side. There we go. Okay, and then yeah. Boom. Perfect. Okay, cool. Oh, towers. How complicated you are sometimes for no reason. Okay, so it's gonna be boom, boom. Alright, cool. And then let's see, just as a placeholder, we're gonna just throw a light right in the middle of each floor for now. Just as a... There's a placeholder for that. Okay, boom, boom. Bring it on down, next floor, boom, all the way down. Okay, good. All right, actually, let me get the ladders now. Don't need these then. We're gonna, all right, let me clean up. I don't need all this crap in my inventory. gonna give me those back. Give me ladders. Okay, and then I want these for when I'm working on the other tower. Okay, so it's gonna be up. Boom. There's one. Then come up to the next one. Then up to the next one. Then up to the next one. Boom. Up to the next floor. There we go. Okay, hopefully that works out. We'll make our design around the outside so that it works. So we want people to be able to actually defend from the top of the tower. That's why we decided not to go with the other method. Excuse me. Oof. Okay, you know what? I need to check something else real quick. What do we have right below here? Can I bring this down? And no, it's way too far away from the tunnels. Okay. I was looking to see if we could connect it to the tunnel network, but it just wouldn't work out because it's too far away. Just not going to work. Okay, that's fine. We can connect up that tower to the tunnel network, and then the whole gatehouse is then connected to the tunnel network. Problem solved. Okay. Okay. Let's see. After we get this set up, we've got that section to work on next. Good. Okay. Back to that creative mode. Fantastic. Whoop. Stupid wings. Okay. And then I want to do the ladders on this side, so we're going to start here. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. That's not right. Is it? No, it should be like that. Okay, that's correct. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Okay, good. Whoops. Nope. Oh, there we go. Perfecto. Okay. Okay, good. There's all our floors. Fantastic. All right, now let's get the polished andesite steps. We're going to start working on the arrow slits. So we're going to start with this way, and then we'll come down a level. Then it's going to be on this side. Okay, come down a level. We'll do it this side. And then this is the door. Okay, perfect. All right. Whoop. Good. I don't really need them on any of the other sides, legitimately. I mean, what are we shooting at over here? Our own people? That seems like a terrible idea. And then over here is just some dirt. I mean, yep. Okay. This is the only side that we really need them. Bridge to safety. Bridge to safety. Okay, I think that's going to be all we need, really. I really don't see a need to put it on the other sides. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh no. Don't slash kill me. I don't actually remember where my respawn point is set. I think I set it to spawn, but then I also accidentally clicked on some beds when I was helping you work on some stuff. I don't remember if I reset it or not. Sure. Hope. Hey, it is spawn. Okay, cool. Yep. That's That's how you get them to kill you. Oop. Okay, let's do this side. Alright, get these all laid in. Okay, we're going to actually keep these towers fairly simple here, honestly. Okay, now this side I do need to put the arrow slits on this tower. And I will put them overlooking the bar, the inn and tavern side of things, as well as on this side, because yeah, there may be trees here, but yeah, we're still gonna be needing to help defend over there or out that way potentially. Oh, I'm so tired. I should have taken a nap. It's been a long day. That's right, I'll take a good nap after stream. Take a nice long one. Okay. So, we're now here. Let's get circle time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you need more circles? Do I need to come build some circles for you? Yes? Okay, do you want me to do it on stream, or do you want me to wait? Just one? I can do that. And then chat can get a good peek. Okay, we can do that. Oh, just a peek though. Okay, you need a circle up here. Do you want to leave a little bit of grass around the edge? Okay. Let's see. So this is it's going to be kind of that, I think. Is that kind of centered? It looks like as centered as we're going to get. Okay, so I'm going to need 12 by 12 approximately. Okay, so we're going to do, I think we're going to look at doing this kind of design. No, we'll do it this way. Just a simple circle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh, this one's the wrong size. Okay. Is that centered enough for you? Is that kind of where you're looking for that to be? Yeah? Okay. Cool. You can kind of get a little bit of a sneak peek around, and then that's all you get. All right. All right. just a little sneak preview of what Haneri's been working on in her area there. That's her. There's her little space here at spawn. Give you an idea for the kind of block palette she's using. But that's all you get to see right now. You have to wait for the rest of it until she's ready. Okay. Let's see. We got this side set up that way. So let's do this side. It's gonna go this way, nothing. This way. And then we go down. And then it's this way. And this way. Oh, that one doesn't need any. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, that one. Okay, bye. Skip. And here, even though it's into a tree, we're just gonna leave it. It makes sense. I promise. It does actually make sense that it's that way. Actually, I don't want that there. Yeah, that's right. Still looking into a tree, and yes, it still makes sense. Promise, lore-wise, it makes sense for that to be there. Where are we at here? Okay, it's that way. So that means this one's going to be this way. And yeah, it just looks out at a tree. Yes, there's a reason. Okay, cool. And then the base of these towers we're actually going to leave completely plain. We're not going to do all the fancy decoration like we did on the other towers. Because the way that this is set up, it doesn't need that. It is intended to be a little different. This is kind of our gatehouse. It's not going to have all the crazy supporting structured stuff down here like these other ones do. It's just not necessary for this build. You be back? Okay. Okay, we'll see you again. We'll see you soon. I need to blow my nose. Hang on. My allergies are real bad today. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't know what it is about I think it's just the weather change. Yesterday, for some reason, it was extremely warm. Nature hates me. It does hate me. It really does. But I mean, yesterday it was 79 degrees, and today I woke up and it was 57 degrees, and it has slowly gotten colder. It's now 51. They said the high was 55. It's not happening. It's still reading 51 right now. And now it says high of 52. I think this is as hot as it's going to be today. And it's supposed to get down into the low 40s tonight, I think. Which is nice. I'm talking Fahrenheit for you, not Americans. We use the freedom units over here. But yeah, so it was a drastic weather change, and my body is not happy with that. It's just making everything go haywire. Not enjoyable. Do not recommend. Okay, give me this. We're just gonna do it this way. Just gonna do it like that. There we go. Okay. Have a couple slabs. Okay, so I didn't put lights in the other tower, did I? Let's fix that real quick. Light. I'm surprised we don't have a lot of friends who have spawned in just yet. Obviously, these aren't gonna stay like this. These are just temporary for a minute until we get the rest of this tower sorted out. Okay, so I'm gonna need this block, this block, this block. So we start working on these. Okay, we're gonna start with. We want it to be what? We're gonna do the same as we've been doing on our other ones. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna go like here. And then up. Oops. I'm gonna do that. Break these. Put that there. What do I want to do? I think I want to do it this way. That's how I want to do it. And we'll kind of do that. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna put these in, and then we're gonna just go straight into that. Might actually bring these down to there. No, I don't want to do that. I don't like the way that looks. We'll check it after we build the full structure, but I get the feeling that's not what I'm gonna want to do. Okay. So we want to build this here on all of the stair blocks. Alright, the tree, you're gonna have to go. Getting in the way here. Thank you for playing. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Okay. That there. Okay. Right, but I don't like how close these are together. So maybe we actually do something like this, where we go like that, and then we have it there. I think that's going to be better. Let me just do that. I think that is going to be better in the long run. It's gonna be a lot nicer looking. We can come up 2 angles off of that block anyway. Not a big deal. Alright, because then we can do... Well, okay, so it'd be kind of... We're going to need to do it like this. If we do it this way. We'll have to put something there, because these are all going to be like that. And then like that. So these are our big ones. I don't know why, I feel like I need to do it that way. Like that. But I just don't like the way this corner transitions. Because I want to put like a, I want to do something different here. This is tough. I mean, we could do... I mean, if we do have them coming out this way, right? I don't like that they would be right next to these ones. I do like this, but I think I should do it here instead. So do something like that. I think that's a little better. Alright, but then we still have this corner situation to worry about, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, well let's start by doing this. We can come back, cut this back a little bit. There we go. Like, I want this to really look impressive, because this is in fact the copy pasting going on. Alright, because this is in fact supposed to be like the main entrance, right? So I want these to be really impressive. No, you're good. It doesn't cause me any lag. You're fine. Matt was pasting a massive chunk of Roth earlier, and it didn't do anything to me. It just fills the chat log with stuff, which, again, also doesn't bother me. He was in chat like that. He was going at it. He posted that whole thing that he's been working on the last couple days, just pasted it all in this morning while I was working on stuff. I logged in, and I swear the chat log was going like that for about 5 minutes of just fills. Which I thought was really funny. He was just really going. Okay. That's fair. I don't blame you. I mean, honestly, that's why we have the stuff like that, so that you can. Made World didn't do it and pasted it in. That's what he did too, I think. Which is fine. I don't mind that. Y'all can do that if you want. That's why we set it up that way. So that way y'all can make use of the mods that you want. I think I'm going to do it like this with the shorter ones there. I mean, honestly, if I really wanted to do it, the full big... I mean, I can do the big spines like that. And then just leaves the corner really kind of at a point where you can't really do anything with it, but that's okay. I think that's going to look better. Damn, that actually does look really good. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to do that. And then I'll just deal with the fact that this is like this by handling it this way. We'll come in like this. Here. I actually want to bring this down one more. These corners are going to be the death in me, but that's okay. Alright. I think that's better. I still don't like that I can't make like a corner block, like a corner stair on its own here. Because that's what I want. It's just a corner stair right there. I could do this thing, I guess. That's kind of better. Right? That's kind of better. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Or do I do it? I could do that here as well. I could go... We'll just do it like that, maybe. Oh, I think I'm going to do that one. I like that one. That's what I'm going to do. No? You don't like that? No? Okay. Maybe. I just need it to be really impressive looking. I'm trying to bring that same style that we've had into the gatehouse here. I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm happy with the way that looks. It's obviously not the best option, but we're kind of at a... With the size of this tower, I have to make a lot of compromises, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Ain't the end of the world. Yeah, there's always going to be compromises to make when you're building at this scale. Sometimes you just have to roll with it. Okay, I think that's going to work. That's giving me the same kind of vibes that we have from our other towers. It's really just out there in a way that I like. Well, I'm not perfectly happy with this. You know, it's what we're going to get, I think, for us right now. So, I'm going to roll with it. Like I said before, sometimes you just have to make compromises, and that's just how it goes. Even if you don't want to. We've been doing this extra tall spiry bits on our builds that are a bit unnecessary, but are 100% for style. You know, that's what happens when you have a necromancer run your city. A very rich one at that. Town plan? Nah, Striders. Who needs a town? I mean, clearly not you. No, you can do whatever you like. I'm just playing around. Okay. That's good. I'm liking the way that is. Then we gotta copy that over to this next tower here. And we're not gonna copy paste. No, no. Well, I do the inside of this island. Striders! Solid plan. It is a big chunky tower top. I love it. I love how big and chunky it is. It's very imposing. I mean, like, you're gonna come walking in, that's what you're gonna see first, is this giant, crazy gatehouse. Sus. I guess so. What's funny is this gate isn't even, like, the main gate for the actual city. It's just the main gate for the castle district, which is this section of the city. It's really just, that's why it's there. This is the fortress, the main defensive structure here. There's going to be so much more city all spread out around here, but this district is gonna have its own gate. Kind of like if y'all have played Baldur's Gate, when you go up into the upper city section, it's got like a whole bridge gatehouse moat thing going on across like a big chasm. We're skipping the chasm part, but we are doing the big crazy gatehouse thing. Cause yeah. Excuse me. Oof. Jeez, I am so yawny today. Probably means that I need to be breathing more. Because did you know, scientists don't actually know why we yawn. It could potentially be for a lot of reasons. It's not always because you're tired, but it could actually be because your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. Or it could potentially be because your brain is overheated and it wants to cool down. Which I think is really interesting. To know that, like, even scientists don't actually know why we yawn. Yeah. Because bringing a lot of air across your soft palate at the top of your mouth can cool down your brain a little bit. I mean, think about how we get brain freeze, you know? That was the hypothesis they were testing for that. Was going off of that kind of information. But as far as I'm aware, no conclusion has ever been made as to why we yawn yet. If somebody has information about that, yo, post it on in. Let's hear it. I want to know. I find it very interesting. I love it when scientists don't know what's going on, because that means there's something new to learn about something. You know, whether that's the human body or science just in general. You know, we got chemistry, biology, anatomy, astrophysics. All of it's interesting to me in its own way. But yeah, people don't actually know why we yawn. It's not always because we're tired. In my case, I know that I tend to not breathe as much as I normally do when I'm right up on the microphone, because I have so many allergies that my nose is basically constantly congested and I cannot breathe through my nose very well. So I simply have to be a mouth breather, and it's fucking annoying for people to listen to. Wasn't because there's enough oxygen in the blood. See, that's a potential that, you know, as far as I'm aware, it was like one of the potential hypotheses for why they thought we might yawn. But there wasn't like an actual definite conclusion came up with, if I remember correctly. Nah, I could be wrong, but you know, it's definitely, I think that's the most likely one, right? Because I tend to yawn when I haven't been breathing very much. Like when I'm streaming here. Because I sit here not wanting to into the microphone, you know? So it's just like, it's kind of one of those things. I think that's why I yawn so much when I stream. Because, like, I'm not always tired. Like, right now, I'm really not feeling that tired. I could probably take a nap, but I'd have to make myself go to sleep. But I am not breathing as much as I'm supposed to. Oh, you want me to into the microphone, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you would. I don't know. It means I'm messing with you. That's what it means. Okay, let's see. I need to skin the top of this tower, which we've been using tiles for that on most of them. So we're going to keep doing that exact thing. Skinning the roof with the tiles here. And we're actually I'm going to leave these corner blocks out because I'm going to put barrels in those corners. So we can put arrows for people who might be up here trying to defend the city. Alright, you can walk right up to that, seat down. You could also just climb up on here if you really wanted. Okay. Give me spruce door. And boom. Nice and easy. There's our way up. Perfect. Boom. Done. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Oh wait, let me get the barrel blocks and do those while I'm thinking about it. Also, I don't need that sapling. Get out of here. Okay, barrel blocks. Nope. I want them sitting up like that. There we go. Perfect. One more. Okay. Barrels are in. Deep slate tile in. Doors in. Good. Come over here. Barrel, 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 barrel. Get that door in. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to close that for right now. Okay, we're just doing this so that way you don't have to look at the weird transition between the wall and the top of the building. Now, to be fair, I could actually change that since there's the crenellations all around the side, so you wouldn't necessarily notice it, but we're going to go ahead and do it this way, because I like doing this. Having things a little bit offset sometimes is nice. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so there's our gate. Damn, that's something. Boy howdy. What a gatehouse. Alright, we've got our gate goes down instead of up, because we don't have space for it to go up, but there's plenty of room for it to go down. Even with the tower there, or with the tunnel there, there's plenty of room for that gate to go up and down in this space. I would actually like to just take the super deep breaths. I'm trying to inhale my mic. About time for your midstream power nap. Oh yeah, get in there. Take that power nap. At some point, Han, I'm gonna have to get you to help me with the. Since you know redstone, I want to make a gate that actually functions. That'll actually like push all the way up. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that at some point. I know it's possible. It is a lot of work, but I know it's possible, so I want to try and do that if we can. If we can't, that's okay. But I mean, gravel works. Yeah, you know, whatever works. I just want to have something in there. For right now, it's just got this kind of visual look of a gate going into the ground. But I would like it to be functional, as well as I'm going to want a functional one in here at some point, which, I mean, we can do the same way as we do that one, just a mini one, basically. Though this one, we could do, like, a side opening situation, or an up and down. Like, we could do whatever in this space. We have plenty of room in here to work with, so that one can be different if we want it to be. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Go take your nap. We'll be here chilling. All right. I'm happy with where this is winding up. I'm really happy with this gatehouse situation. Let's see. Let me get this. I'm going to start skinning up this section here with the tile blocks. Rumor has it she never came back. I mean, you know, it's always possible. Sometimes people are like, I'll be right back, and then a stream is over before they return. That's just life. It's okay. It's no big deal. We just vibing over here today. Nothing crazy. It's my last stream before the holiday for Americans. We have Thanksgiving coming up this week on Thursday. On Thursday. And I'm heading out on Wednesday to go visit my brother, so I will not be here to do my usual stream Wednesday or Friday. But I will be back on Saturday to get right back to it. And on Saturday, we're going to go back to probably Robocraft, honestly. I'm really a big fan of that right now. They did, I mean, you know, the game isn't in a great spot, but I'm happy with what I'm doing in the game. I'm trying to find joy in it, even though it can be really frustrating. The stream this week was not so great for Robocraft, but as soon as I got off the stream, I took a break and then came back and played some more later that evening, and I actually had fun again. So I don't know what it was about stream yesterday. I just had a string of bad luck. Or not yesterday, but on Saturday. I just had a really bad string of bad luck. So I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm going to keep playing. Still going to enjoy it. I was mad. I was so mad. It was really annoying. I was really not having a good time.
Yeah, there's a lot about that game that still needs work, but you know, again, I'm trying to find the joy in it, trying to keep myself happy where I can, because yeah, like that game does have a lot of potential, and they're just kind of not doing such great with it, and that's a bit of a bummer. But you know, what are you gonna do? You know, sometimes you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta roll with it. Okay, so I like this little space in here. Oh, the guards need a place to hang out while they're doing stuff. While they're waiting. Just kind of clean this up a little bit back here. I realized I didn't do that. So we're gonna fix that. There we go. Okay. So right now, the setup is here. Now I do need to adjust this a little bit so that you can't just walk in this way, like circumnavigate the gate, because right now you can't just totally get around the gate by climbing up this. You could literally just come up around here and then jump in over here. So we got to fix that. Thought I was gonna quit RoboCraft, dude. I might, honestly. I really thought I was gonna. I was very tempted on Saturday, about an hour in, to just straight up quit the game and go do something else. But I couldn't think of something else to do, and I didn't feel like building in Minecraft. I really just wanted to be playing RoboCraft, even though it wasn't doing good. So I just stuck with it, even though I wasn't having a good time. Do I regret that? Maybe a little bit, but you know, that's just how it goes. It certainly wasn't a great stream for me, but yeah, I did play some web fishing. That was last night. That was pretty fun though. I'm actually probably gonna play some more of that after stream today. Honestly, I wanna finish my lake fishing objective, because I'm like 3 fish away from my lake fishing objective. Yes, and I want to customize my little doggy some more. My little doggy boy needs some more modifications. Okay. Now, this big retaining wall, I don't want it to just be plain. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some of this patterning that we did here, where we've got a little bit of the mossy and the cracked going on. You know, trying to kind of keep it a little bit more interesting. Water break. Web fishing stream when? I mean, maybe Saturday. You know, maybe we take a break from RoboCraft for a week and we do a web fishing stream on Saturday when I come back from the holiday. That could be fun. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Honestly, it's kind of a fun game. It's a silly little game. I don't know if a 3-hour stream is really going to be super fun for people, but okay. Well, we'll do it one day when you can play with me too. We'll drag Spanky in as well. Why not? Get him to do something with us. The real question is if we can, if people would actually enjoy watching that for 3 hours. That's what I'm, that's what I'm curious about. 'Cause I feel like that might not be the most fun for people. Stream leak your voice? Of course they would. Okay. Well, then we'll do it. I'm down. I'm down for a web fishing stream. Yeah, we can give it a shot and see if it works out. Hilariously looking. Oh no. Are you allowed to be mean to chat? You're allowed to be somewhat mean to chat, yeah. This is one of those "you have no power here" situations. Get roasted. It's all in good fun, my brother. I know this really doesn't sell too well from a distance, but up close it does. We do appreciate you, my brother. You're always coming in and having a chat with us. Really appreciate that. Always nice to have somebody around. All right, let me swap this over. I want to check this out in the old default, see how that looks. Okay, see that sells a lot more in default than it does in my resource pack. Like, it actually shows up a lot better, which is nice. It means that I don't have to worry about so much. Okay. Because see, in my resource pack, that really doesn't show up very well. Now, oh, yes, the gatehouse is looking so good. Oh, it looks so dope. Dude, man. That's so nice. Oh. Super stoked. I'm really liking the way this is all set up. It has to be rocking. It do. It's so much better than the one we made for the meadery. I like the one for the meadery, but I think this one's cooler. I mean, we'll go check out the meadery one just for a comparison. Also, I still love this manor house. I love it. The placement's maybe not the best as far as like its location within the city, but you know, we'll deal with it. I like it. Yeah, here's our meadery one. I mean, the meadery one, you know, it gets the job done. It definitely fits the location very well. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I just think it's not as exciting as the other one. Yeah, it's a slightly different aesthetic. The idea is that this is supposed to be like a much older kind of fortification in the city. Like, before the whole castle there would have been built, then this was here. It was set up, you know, as a military base for the people of the area. And then they started building this castle. New matches the design of the towers. Yeah, that was the idea. I wanted it to meet the aesthetic of the big fortress that's going to be up here. Which, I mean, dude, I'm so happy with the way this is coming out. It's looking great so far. We only have this section and some towers, but I still think it's great. I can't wait till we get more of this finished. I'm probably going to be working on this castle for this fortress, this citadel, for, God, I mean, months. It's really going to be like my main focus when we come back in January. 84 years. I mean, I don't know if I'll live 84 more years, but, you know, if I do, maybe 84 in-game years. Man. I certainly hope I live 84 more years, but old Bird gives you the ick. Oh, no. Old man Birdie. All right. I'm liking this. We're going to go back to my resource pack now. Going to go back to the old Pure BD 128X. It's a nice balance of quality and cartooniness. There's definitely some textures that I don't like in it. Like the moss texture. I really don't like the moss texture in this resource pack, but I can't be bothered to actually go in and modify it. So We're just gonna leave it for now anyway. You know, I've been looking. I still haven't found a resource pack that I like as much as this one. It's just my personal preference, really. I've been using this one basically since I found out about it, which would have been when the Yogscast started doing their Shadow of Israfel series, and they used this resource pack, the original version, and that was when I learned about it, and I've been using it since then. I like, honestly, and for me it is what Minecraft should look like as far as 90% of the textures. Like, it's whimsical and cartoony, but it's also got enough seriousness that you can make really cool looking builds. I love the palette a lot more, and the colors and the textures are a lot nicer. I mean, I really like the planks texture a lot more. I like the colors of things a lot better. They're a little more vibrant, have a lot more life to them. That's why I really like it. And I love the mobs too. I love the way the mobs look. They're so fun. Especially creepers. Creepers in this resource pack are great. They're probably my favorite. I just really like it. Especially at 128x. Like, I've tried it at higher resolutions and I've tried it at lower resolutions, but I think this is the one that I prefer the most. It just has a nice clean balance. It does affect performance, being 128x, but I deal with it. It's worth it, in my opinion, for the look. Maybe not for everybody. Hey, that's fair. If you don't like it, use something different. Use what you do like. I will say though, as I build in this resource pack, I do recommend, if you're ever going to come play with us on the server, to use this resource pack, because it has the vibe that I wanted when I built everything. But you obviously don't have to. You're not required to use it. You can use whatever you like. If you prefer something different, use that. Not a texture pack user other than grass sides and slime colors. But see, the grass side one, that's like, there's a mod called Better Grass that lets you have that, and it's built right into Optifine. Now, I'm not saying you have to use Optifine to get it either. I know you can get it outside of that, but if you just want the grass, you can use a mod for that, and it'll take the top side texture and put it on the sides, so you can have that wraparound look. I definitely prefer it that way. And then there's the snow one as well, which is nice. Use mods and they use the default Minecraft look, and you have to make sure the texture pack supports the mods. Yes, exactly. I will say PureBD does support a lot of mods that add different things into the game. They actually have a whole section for all the mods that they support and that they built stuff with. That's totally fair. You don't have to use Optifine to get that. Yeah, using a lot of mods means Optifine isn't great, so that's understandable. For me, because I don't use other mods, Optifine is perfect. It does exactly what I need. It has all the stuff I want without having too many extra bloat things that I don't need. Or that I'm just never going to use. That's really the big thing for me, is a lot of times I find that the mod packs and stuff kind of have stuff that I'm never going to use. And then I just kind of feel like I'm wasting space or whatever resources running them. They use texture packs without Optifine. Well, I mean, you don't need Optifine to have texture packs. What do you mean? I just like Optifine, and then I also use this resource pack. Whoop, no, that's not what I want. Resource packs. There we go. Done. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's looking great. There we go. Good, good, good. Got a lot of stuff going on. Still clearly a stone brick, but it's all beat up, worn out. Perfect. Okay, now I don't actually want to do this throughout the entire city, but in chunks or in areas like this where it's just like a big wall of it, I definitely do, because I don't want people to just be staring at a big flat wall that's kind of boring. Like what happens when you're up here right now, up in the main citadel. You don't have to find use higher res texture packs. Not true. You can run up to 512 without running Optifine. If you want to go higher than that, I don't know, but yeah. Because I used to use 512 texture packs before I used Optifine, and then I started using Optifine and went down to 128s because I realized I didn't really need higher than that anyway. But see, I definitely want to change the walls in here. I don't want them to just be big and flat and boring. But also, there's going to be a lot of buildings built into the walls, so it won't feel so bad. But I also want that area of the city, the main citadel, I want that to look nice. And like probably one of the few parts of the city that's actually well upkept, or at least this district of the city that's well upkept. I mean, there's definitely going to be areas of this part that are completely destroyed and ruined on purpose. I do like that we've done the mossy around the waterfalls and stuff. Just a little bit of extra something there. Happy with that. Okay. I need to set up the pathway here. Now, the main road. Oh wait, let's put our resource pack back on. There we go. You need it for shaders? Well, yeah, but there's also other mods for shaders, and there have been for a long time. I mean, being able to just go in here and turn on a shader when I feel like it. I run the internal, but I also have this one, which I don't use very much. It's okay. I mean, I like it for screenshots. Kind of feel like texture packs to you. I mean, yeah, they kind of are, honestly. I think, like, I really think the city looks great with this shader on. This one is, let's see what we're using here. This one is Seus Renewed, but I also have Silder's Vibrant. And then one of the, these aren't updated, so there might be some errors. I haven't used them in a while. This one's quite nice too, but I don't necessarily like it as much. It depends on the vibe I'm trying to get. I think it looks really good as well, though. You know, again, just different vibes. This one has like a more yellow glow to all the lights, which is kind of nice if you're looking for that kind of, that look. Disable shaders sometimes, so that's fair. Whoop. Oh, good. My options menu is broken. Okay, so we're gonna have to. I'll be right back. Hang on. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to update that one. Hey, look! I also added it so y'all can see the text chat on the "Be Right Back" screen. Let's make this just a little bit bigger here. Woo! So now y'all can see the chat. Something went wrong with my game. Yes, it did. That's correct. Can you please reload? Thank you. Okay. Yes, something did go wrong with my game. That's very much correct. The menu disappeared because I used an old shader that's out of date. Whoops. I've been using the Seus one for a while. I haven't used SEUS. I haven't used the Silders one in a while. I need to update both of them because I know it's been a while since I've added those. There's definitely been updates, but I just use the internal shader for Optifine, which is just a little bit nicer than basic. It gives you like the option to hold a lantern or a light in your hand, and it actually lights up the area around you and stuff like that. And it just makes the lighting look a little bit better with shadows and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Connecting back to the realm. Oh, yeah, it's connected. The game is definitely going now. There, up. Nope. Okay, you found it. Oh, okay, good. All right, game is live. We're back. Okay. But so yeah, most of the time I just use the internal shader for Optifine, which is nice. It's just a simple, basic little shader. It has just enough extra. I mean, like, you know, the little bit of shadows that you see off the edges of the buildings and things like that just look a little bit nicer. The shadows at the corners of blocks here, like that. But then you can see it disappears when I walk over here because I got the light in my hand. And then, I mean, you can see the difference to the light and no light. And this is just a soul lantern, which doesn't even have much light to begin with. But you can really see it when I'm in the tunnel because it's pretty dark in here. But then if I turn off if I swap to not having that lantern in my hand, it makes a difference. I mean, that's a big difference, even with just a little bit. I mean, yeah, you do use dynamic lighting, but I also use the internal shader from Optifine, which gives you that option. It allows this to work, where you can actually carry a light and stuff like that. Because it doesn't work that way without a shader of any kind. Like, it's not a part of the base game whatsoever, which is annoying. I really wish it was. It really should be. Really should be, but it's not, which sucks. Okay, let's start working on the entryway here. I've got this kind of 3-block space that I want to be tearing up and redoing. I want to leave, obviously, from here back, because that was the part that I liked. But this bit at the entryway, I want to change up. 2 resource intensive for potatoes. See, it should just be an option, though. Like, you know, it should be a toggleable option. Like having like you already do with lighting and stuff. Well, I guess I have expanded options anyway because I have Optifine on. But like they could make it a toggleable option, right? Somewhere in here, if they wanted to, but they don't. For whatever reason, they definitely could. Like, it could easily just be a toggleable option. But Mojang won't do that. Probably because it would kill Xboxes, let's be real. Well, even though Java version is not the one on Xbox, it's still, they try to, let's be real, they focus on Bedrock these days and not Java. And it's been that way for a while. Okay, so that's our kind of base space to start with. How do we want to do this? I kind of want to keep using the same blocks we've been using for the most part. You're asking them to work? They would have to add actual content? Yeah, exactly. Because they would actually go to work for something. Who the hell am I kidding? Oh yeah, Mojang actually wants to do anything. Here's a couple mobs, maybe buy them. Yeah, exactly. It's so boring because they're just too lazy. And I love how they'll do the mob vote and then just ignore what people actually want. It's like, what should we even make us vote for? What the fuck? Okay, so we're here. We got this big gate. Hate the mob vote thing. Honestly, I do too. They should just add all the mobs that they are thinking about adding. Like, why not? Honestly, like, oh, we came up with 3 new mobs, but we're only going to let you have 1 of them. Why not just add all 3 of them? We want all of them. Yeah, you have it modeled. You have the behavior already ready. Like, you have everything there. It's set up, ready to go. Just give it to us. Quit holding the carrot in front of us and then taking it away when you feel like we aren't excited enough or whatever. It's like 2 extra mobs. Yeah. Ooh. Oh no. Like, so what? I will say though, I did vote for the Dillo in the most recent mob vote. So, I guess I'm part of the problem. Whoops. But I mean, that's because I didn't really care about the crab benefit of extra build distance, even though I really should because I'm a builder. Crab betrayer. I am a crab betrayer. I know. I'm a crab betrayer. Crab betrayer. How could I? So hurt. I'm sorry. I didn't feel the need for crab. But I should have. Because really the crab is so much more useful than the armadillo is. The crab would have been way cooler, but no. I had to vote for the dillo. Crab chilies. That's good. Wait, if I break this block that's on, is that going to go away? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, good. Because I want to make the whole ceiling here out of deep slate brick. But see, they gave us the console commands to do the crab bonus anyway, so... And I'm sure somebody will mod in the crab since everything's already there. If they haven't already. The options were there for the mob vote. Feel obligated to pick penguin. Is there another mob vote going on? Oh shit. Because I haven't even checked. Oh, that was the 2023 mob vote. Okay, yeah. Well, I think I do want this to kind of end right there, actually. Just kind of do something like this. We'll do it this way. Transitory thing. Like that. How's that? That'll work. Okay. So there's our space there. We've got this chunk here. Okay, then we need to build this in here. Right, so I need to... My God, I was officially canceled as September 9th, 2024 by Mojang Studios. Yeah, they don't need to be doing them anymore. They need to just do literally anything else. Just give us all the mobs that you are thinking about giving us instead of teasing us like this. Truthfully. That's the right thing to do, in my opinion. I mean, that's fair. That's a good reason. Okay. The black concrete. Black concrete. And then I need... Appears to basically penguins. I mean, yeah. Iron bars. I'm just a bird, so, you know, I should probably vote for the bird. To be fair, it's the reference is a line from a song. So, for my username. Bonus points if you happen to know what song it is. Okay, I think that's gonna work for that. Let's see, what do we got here? It'll go up to... Yes, that's perfect. Possibly you know the song that it comes from but guessing. You don't know. It is the opening line to a song, in fact. Who are you being bullied by? Over my server? Why? Who's bullying you? Humos? What's he bullying you over? What's he upset about? How is he bullying you this time? Everybody's bullying you about my server. What's going on? Oh. Well. He'll get over it. You won't? No, he will. What? He'll get over it. What is he doing to you? What's he doing this time? How bad is it? Do I need to go tell him what for? Well, you make it really obvious, so... Oh no. All you said was okay. And that was enough to trigger him. Oops. Well, what's he wanting? You sent me a screenshot? Okay. I'll pull it up real quick. Yep. That's pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Busted. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for not being the one paying for it right now, but I'm kind of not in a position where I financially can at the moment. I mean, it's not fine, but that waffle money be going to a good cause. Yeah. I mean, hopefully soon enough we can... I need more people watching my stream and interacting, so we can get me some some subscriptions and bits revenue coming in, help pay for it. That's what I really need. My server is funded by Waffle House. That's true. It is funded by the wonderful patrons of Waffle House. Not sponsored, just it is funded by. Not sponsored. Make that clear. We don't have any sponsors here. No official sponsors of the server, but it is funded by Waffle House patrons. Thank you, the wonderful patrons of Waffle House, for helping pay for my server. Hopefully soon it won't be the case anymore. We just gotta keep streaming so people will come watch. Have raid ads. Oh yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. An absolute classic. Nah, honestly, I don't want to take sponsorships from people that I wouldn't pay for the product already. Like if it's not something I would actually pay for, I'm not gonna take a deal from them. So y'all can be rest assured that I won't be taking some random ass sponsorships. There's only a couple that I would actually willingly take right now, and since they aren't talking to me about it, we're not gonna talk about it either. At least not yet. But, you know, there are definitely some groups that I wouldn't mind taking a sponsorship from. They just gotta actually hit me up, which I highly doubt is gonna happen because I don't have any audience right now aside from y'all. I do appreciate the audience that I have, though. Pay me to promote your art. I mean, I would. I totally would be down, honestly. Not even kidding. Got 150% to promote it. Exactly. Like if I had a sponsorship deal, I would definitely be going hard in the paint to get them, make them happy. But I don't have one, so too bad. Now, if somebody happens to be watching and wants to sponsor me, yo, hit me up. Send me a message. I'm down. You can find my email around. I'm not going to talk about it right here, but you can find it. It's out there. If you want to find me hard enough, you can. But yeah, I would 100% be willing to take a sponsorship from a few different companies if they were actually willing to contact me. But again, I'd want to actually try their products out first too. Contact a mod for sponsorship deals. Only half joking. We do actually want that. I mean, you kind of are my manager at this point. You make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing and help me out with stream ideas and stuff. So in a way, you kind of are. You've been promoted. Exactly. See, now you're my boss. We got a hype guy. We got a manager and moderator. The manager, moderator, and unpaid intern all in one. Accurate. I'm just the talent over here, okay? Just acting like a goofball for a few hours every few times a week, hoping somebody will watch. Like to be paid with exposure, please. Hey man, I mean, you know, my Robocraft videos still get more views than there are players in the game on most of them. So, and since I play against you and you're talking to me all the time, I will say my last few stream VODs haven't done super hot, but that's because they're not like super exciting or anything. So it's kind of expected. But I'm hoping after I come back from the holiday break we'll see a change there. I do wish I could be streaming over the holiday though. That's I'm missing out on that. There's a lot of people who actually do watch on holidays and stuff because they don't either want to spend time with their family or they get, you know, they do the family obligation and then they're like, okay, I want to unwind now. Also a lot of bitching from me. Yes. A lot of bitching from me about stuff. Yeah. It does make a difference. I find it amusing. Some of my best streams have been like the ones that I least expected it from. Fuck free jam sounds good when I sleep. I mean, yeah. Fuck free jam. They can suck my dick. They are not very good at existing as a developer. Gonna be honest. Not a huge fan. They've made 2 games. 3 games? 3 games. 2 games? 2 games? 3 games? I don't know. They've only made a few games, and they're not very good. None of them. Like, they all started out okay, and then just kind of, Kind of analytic screenshots. Can we just make him blow up already? They've made Robocraft 1, Robocraft 2, and now they've had to remake Robocraft 2 again. I mean, like, Robocraft Infinity. I skipped over that one entirely. What was that one? Or are you just making fun of them? And I'm just dumb. Robocraft, that was a battle royale game? How did I miss that? What? That sounds terrible. That sounds so bad. Can we just be done with battle royale games? I really hate them. I've never liked a single one that I've played. Not one. Like, not once, not ever. I've played a few. Not a lot, but I've played a few. I never liked them. Starter bot and would find other bots to take control of. That's, I don't like that much. I'm sure it's fine, but just, it doesn't sound exciting to me. You know what's funny, though, is every single Battle Royale game I've played, I have never once not gotten first place. Like, I have won every single Battle Royale game I've ever played. And I still hate them. Like, how the fuck? Like, I've literally never lost a BR. Ever. I think that's why I don't like them, because if I can win every time, something is wrong. It's way too easy. Like, it's just not... It doesn't make sense. I mean, granted, I have a lot of FPS experience, and most of the ones I've played were FPS games, but still, it's like, I feel like most of them are way too easy. I even had great time with the Forza Battle Royale thing that they did for a while. The Eliminations Battle Royale, where you had to, like, find cars on the map and then race people. I would always just stay in the Mini Cooper and still win. It was so stupid. Robocraft Royale. Robocraft. I'm so glad I skipped on that one. I didn't even know it existed, and you know, I feel like if I had played it, I would have been offended with how bad it was. So I guess I'm glad I skipped it. Okay, there's our primary block for our roadway going out. I legitimately cannot use gravel on this one because of the way that this is set up, and I don't feel like dealing with all this shit. So we're going to skip on gravel this time around. But we will go up here and grab all the other blocks that we need for this. So this pattern is what we're doing, minus the gravel. Which means we've got all of these different coral blocks, so there should be 4 of them. Yeah, there's the fourth one. Okay, and then we've got the cobblestones and the mud brick, and then we're skipping on gravel for this section. Okay. Got the square tower here. Then we've got the gatehouse towers. Whoosh, and here we are. Boom. All right. So, the next primary block is going to be cobblestone. So we're going to throw in some cobblestone in here. And then we're going to come back and replace some of those with mossy cobble. I do want this to make up a good chunk of the pathway here. Whoops. I actually still want that brick there. Robocraft Infinity was their first remaster of Robocraft 1. Man, I didn't even see that one. So I need to go back and like actually see what the fuck they did. I mean, honestly, like, I played Robocraft 1 for a good while, but I only played a couple hundred hours of it. I know there's a lot of people who watch my streams and my VODs who have played a lot more than that. Like 7-ish years ago. That makes sense. That's probably why I missed it then. Actually, I may not have even missed it. I may have just, like, not paid attention, to be fair. I just ignored it because I didn't care. I will say, Robocraft as a concept is great. Their execution is not. And that's the part that disappoints me. Because there is so much potential in that game. There really is. The IP is fantastic, but they can't do a good job of it. I still want to see a company like GGG, like Grinding Gear, take over or something like Robocraft. I think they could do a better job. I really do. You see now what the difference is? Oh, it's the console version of Robocraft. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like probably for Xbox and PlayStation, presumably. Now available on PS3 and Xbox 360. I mean, what? Xbox only? Oh, okay. Not surprising. Okay, let's start throwing in some of these coral blocks now. I do like the coral blocks. Now over here, what we're going to do in place of the gravel, I'm going to use grass path. Potentially. I may not. We'll see. We'll see how everything winds up. I love the tube coral blocks. I think they're really great. Also, I think more people need to use like the dead coral blocks for texturing stonework stuff. They add a lot of nice texture. They're really interesting to look at compared to a lot of the stuff other people do use. They're just kind of fun, in my opinion. Bubble coral, cool. I didn't do this one either. I'll throw some of this in. A bit of this in, a bit over here, a bit there, a couple here, one over there, right there, that one there. We'll put one there, over here. Put one there. That one. That's about there, and there. We got the bubble corals. Put the bubble coral in. Fill in all these gaps with bubble coral. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, that's interesting compared to what it could be. Okay, and then if we go over into the default, it looks completely different. Now it just looks like a bunch of different kinds of cobblestone, right? Which helps a lot with that texturing. Most people don't even notice it's coral blocks until they're actually looking at it. But that's why I like it. So you got the old roadway coming in. Boom, big gate. Very nice. Bam. I worked on this entryway. We cleaned this up a little bit. Bam, we got that set up. Looking like it goes down now. Keep down in there. Why did I do this? Hang on. Oh, that's right, because it used to be that. We're going to fix that because these aren't that anymore. They're like that now. There we go. Okay. Get rid of all this. Don't need any of that. All right, there we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right. So there's that. I also want to do it this way. Let me get slabs. Slab of the deep slate brick. Boom. We're going to put just a slab in here so it looks like the gate has somewhere to kind of lock into when it goes up. Boom. Perfect. Okay. There we go. We don't need to see any mechanisms. We just need to see that it's there, and that's enough to make people go, oh, there's a gate here. Just like here. You don't need to see any of the mechanisms. You just need to know that's there. How would that function? Lord knows. Magic. Do I want to work for Free Jam? They got positions available? Oh my god. Fuck, do they have a community manager position available? I mean, you said that guy quit and then just, you know, did they ever fill that spot? They need one? I'll come do it. Probably be better than nobody. No, I really don't want to work for Free Jam, honestly. I'm not a fan. But if they don't and they aren't looking for one, wow. The one position they probably need, they're not doing. What are they looking for? Now I'm curious. Okay, we got that set up now. That's good. Happy with that. Love this section with the lighting, the dangly bits, the lights. Let's add a little bit more here at the front. Let's add them right here and right here. This side's gonna be the long one. There we go, right here in the main entrance. Yes, okay. You have all these lights, very nice. Okay, good. Actually, it should be, whoops, should be that and then just no chain at all to keep the height similar. So we're gonna do exactly that. Okay. I'm very happy with this now. So you got the roadway coming in. We cleaned up that wall. We cleaned up this wall. Lead artist, lead programmer, marketing artist, freelance, marketing artist, freelance, senior back-end game programmer, technical game designer, freelance. None of those are anything I want to do for them. So, nope. Nope, probably not going to do that. Yeah, Free Jam definitely does need some help, but I don't think I'm their guy. Be a good marketing artist? Yeah, certainly would. Be better than I would. Okay, so we have a little wall there, but I don't like how it doesn't have anything there. So we need to get rid of these trees so we can build the fortress out to this corner as well. So that way there's a way to stop people from going back that way where we don't want them to go. Right. Okay. Because right now this gatehouse is completely circumnavigable. Circumnavigable is the word I'm looking for, I think. Hit them up for pennies an hour, probably. I mean, yeah, they probably don't have a whole lot to pay. Gonna be honest. Wait, what am I doing? I have one here. Don't I? Yes, there it is. Boom. Okay. Burn it down. Burn. Burn all the trees. Okay. I'm going to try to leave that one. I'm going to burn the other ones down. Don't want these here anymore. Get rid of these. Clean these up. Then we're going to get rid of the spruce tree, but we're going to like surgically remove the spruce tree here so we don't mess up this oak. I do want to leave this big old oak up here though. Just for style points. Okay, good. Wait, let's kind of make sure that's split away. It is. Okay, good. No, 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 don't burn. Don't catch on fire, please. Thank you. Okay. Almost burned down the tree I'm trying to save. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh. No, stop that. I want this to exist. Please stop. Stop trying to burn down my tree. Okay, there we go. Saved it. Whew. Early main game sitting in limbo. Yeah, honestly, that's the sad part. Okay. Then what we needed to come down here. More. Let me see. More like that. Alright, that's better. Okay. I'm gonna leave that big old tree there. I want that one there. Oh, I missed the spot. Fixed. Oh, nope. I don't want to be filling up this part of my inventory. Thank you. That is stuff for later. They've had other games before but closed them down. Yeah. Of course. I wonder, like, who's their parent company? Or are they like, do they not have like a parent company? That's what I'm curious about. Okay. Now, I don't really want to keep wrapping the walls and stuff around this way, because this whole side is supposed to be a completely different district of the city with a whole different vibe. It's supposed to be like the farming area. So I'm going to have to bring my castle construction out around to here and then down here somehow. So let's start planning something out. They are their own thing? Okay. I wasn't sure if they had like some investor that was their parent company or what. But if they're their own thing, that makes sense. Okay, so I want the structure of the castle to come out around here. We're gonna just kind of put a line. This is not actually where the walls are gonna be. We're just kind of given an outline for expected space that is going to be our castle. The actual citadel of the citadel. The keep of the citadel, I guess. The outer version anyway, what you'll see out here. Because there is also the inside the mountain version. Okay. Just kind of marking off where is the territory for this. I really like that old tree being there. I don't want to actually tear it down, but we might have to. I don't know. Maybe I can build it into like a courtyard or something over here. Basically need to bring this all the way down here and then down this way to here. Okay. Cool. So we're going to do this. Just start kind of... There we go. So that's going to be kind of the edge of where our castle actually sits. Coming out this way. Alright. So then when you're out here in the farmland, you'll see the castle obviously over there. But you won't have a way to get into it from this side. It's just going to be there. But you'll have to come all the way down here to the path. The main road into the city. And then come around through here and into here to get inside the castle. This is going to be the fastest way, because then you're literally in the castle right here. Right? So that makes the most sense. If you're bringing your goods to sell in the city, you're probably going to be bringing them here, because the main shopping is going to be like surrounding the inside of this cavern. It's kind of our primary shopping district is right in here. Boom. With our the like inside keep is going to be here in this space. And then we're going to have shops and stalls and stuff all along the outside walls and up in the ceiling. It'll probably be 2 floors of stuff. Just a big ring around the outside. I think that's going to be good. And then this side will be left open the way it is with the water flowing down. And we're going to make a nice big water feature that comes down. I'm probably going to have it come all the way down to here and meet up with this. May even start working on that right now. Excuse me. I basically want to have water flowing down through the mountain. And I mean, there's also this one that I'm going to have to bring down around that way as well. And then we've got this walkway which needs to be opened up so that people can get up into here. The old shopping district here along the outside walls. So that's going to be interesting. Okay. Right, so then you can come straight into here. So there'll be a quick way to get up there from here. Free Jam's been around for a long time, but not as Free Jam. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Not as Free Jam. What were they before? Because I only know them as Free Jam from the Robocraft stuff, but I assumed that they had been doing stuff before that. I figured Free Jam was a... excuse me. Free Jam probably... Or Robocraft probably wasn't their first game. But I wasn't sure what was. Or no, it's Hyperion Ventures Limited from 11th of May 2010 to the 17th of April 2015. Okay. Hyperion Ventures Limited. Interesting. Interesting. Hyperion Ventures Limited, huh? Climax Group Limited from 92 to 2010. Damn, okay. So they've been around for quite some time. Just not as Free Jam. Got it. That makes sense, actually. How do we get a light in here that makes sense? Yeah, just do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I want this to be open in the center so you can walk through easily. But then the other one's having something in the middle doesn't matter because, I mean, duh. Or I suppose I could put all the lights over here on this wall, right? That wouldn't matter either. Because we're not using that wall for defensive stuff. Termination of appointment of Mark William Simmons as director, 15th July 2024. Oof. Poor guy. How long was he the director for? Looking at the UK government site. Okay. So you're digging. You're finding that info. Okay. Okay, here it's gonna have to be in the middle. Here it does not. Got it. Here it does not. Good here too. I think I'm gonna make these rooms like these 3 floors where there's no windows. Probably gonna be like bunk rooms for the guys who would, you know, man the tower or man the gatehouse. You know, I feel like that's appropriate. Get a 9-year run. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second. I skipped my midstream stretch. Oh, buddy. Feeling real stiff today. All right. Okay, so let's see. We got that section set up. We laid out our castle wall up there. Let's kind of clean this up a little more. Oh, let's also get rid of that. I don't need that. Get that out of here. We're gonna run this just straight like that. Get rid of this. This isn't actually the definition. The definition. It's not the definitive placement of that. Okay. This tree might actually have to go, even though I don't want it to. I don't know. We'll see. It'll depend on how the wall build goes. Stiff today as well. Boy, howdy. Okay, now I kind of want to have like a water feature over here somewhere. I'm thinking right here might actually be good. We'll do one of these things. So we'll break it down in here, and then we'll break that way. We'll just get a bucket. Nope, not milk. I don't want a bucket of milk. I want a bucket of water. There we go. Boom. And it's going to flood this space here. So let's actually Block that up for half a second. And we're going to do this thing. We're going to let that go away. Okay. And we're going to just do that. And then we're going to fill this space with water. Done. Boom. There we go. Little waterfall there. Just a little one. I do like having water features around. I mean, it's kind of the main thing we've been doing. Is making water features everywhere. Thinking about doing one like right in here too, so that it comes down kind of below this. Always like building near water. Yeah, dude, me too. I like trying to build in and around water. Trying to incorporate it into my builds and stuff is really enjoyable for me. Something I've always liked doing. I feel like I should rip this whole chunk out here. I think I want it to kind of come down from here. So we're gonna do something like that. And we're gonna have it come out of the wall here, and like it's coming from out of there. Damn, I was kind of hoping it would split right here. Like that, that's what I was looking for. Oh, come this way too. Please, thank you, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna, yeah, you're gonna have a spawn there. You're a source block there too. I don't like the way that sits. We're gonna have to kind of, okay, let's fiddle around with this a little bit. Close that up. All right, I made a source block over here somewhere. One of these. And that's a source block right now. Let's fix that. This is a source block. Fix that. Okay. Cool. Put those in there. There. Okay. Now, building a base underwater is kind of a pain in the butt. It is. I've done it a few times. Actually, for the original version of this world that I'm trying to create on this server, I did exactly that. I built a giant dome underwater as one of the main hub cities that you would go to as a player. And it was really cool to do that, but it was also a gigantic pain in the ass. So, I mean, I'm probably not doing that again. If somebody else here as a part of the project wants to do that, they're more than welcome to, but I will not be doing that. There will be underwater stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to be purposely flooded, so I use quite a bit of sponges. Yeah. I mean, we can use mods now to make that easier on ourselves, but still. It's yeah, it's still not easy. It's still kind of annoying sometimes, so it's definitely that. Okay, cool. Just gonna, no, oh no, okay, that's there. Okay, again, I want to source block all of the corners, so that way they don't look weird. And then we're gonna fill this space here with water at this level. Okay. But now I don't like the way this water flows into this space necessarily. We can kind of do something like this maybe. Or kind of does something a little better. We'll kind of do that. I think that's a little better. We'll do it like that. Yeah, we'll do that. That's okay. I can live with that. That's not the worst.
Okay. You can't really see that too well from pretty much anywhere that you're actually going to be on this part of the city, but if you happen to be up here, you'll see it. And then also, if you're flying around with a Elytra, you'll definitely see it. Talking in survival, not creative. That's true, yeah. In survival, it is a pain to do underwater stuff. Yeah, for sure. Most definite. Okay. Now, let's see. What else do we want to do? I honestly kind of want to have a big pond here with the water coming out of the wall here. Since we have that waterfall up there, we would have it and give it a place to go. But then, how does it get here? Well, I don't know. Maybe we poke a hole in one of these and have it coming out. That could be neat. I'll think on that. We'll do some thinking. Where else can I do some? Oh, I wanted to do one here. That's right. I wanted to make this whole area right here a water feature. Trying to incorporate more of that in the city. Smooth stone. But we use the slabs because I like the line that it puts on the block. Okay, and then we're gonna do like that on that edge, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here. We did that over here. Boom. Okay. Give me the brick. Okay, food is done. All right. Enjoy your meal. Do one there, and then we're gonna do another one here at a different height. Okay, so we're gonna do this, that. I actually want to go around the corner here with it, so we're gonna do like that there, and then that. We're gonna have it coming out here because I need iron bars now. Iron bars. And we're gonna have that there, and then the water's gotta come out still. Okay, and then over here we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna cut in. We're gonna cut over. Stone brick, 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 stone brick. That one's stone brick too. Iron bar. There we go. Okay, let's get the mossy bricks out. Get rid of this stuff for a second. Mossy brick. Definitely gonna have to. Oh, you know what? I need the bucket back because I forgot to fill the bottom section. Yeah, that bouquet. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Give me some lily pads. Only has one L. Okay, some lily pads. Then we need sea grass and sea cucumbers, or sea pickles, excuse me. Put a little bit of sea grass in here. A little bit of that. Very nice. Then we got the sea pickles. We'll put those underneath the lily pads. Just kind of okay. There we go. Yes, perfect. That's just a little bit of a glow coming out of there for the pickles. Okay.
just like we did over here with the big water feature. Coming down here. I don't remember if I did this on stream or not, but I think I did it off stream, but I did a water feature over here under these old mangroves. Excuse me. I'm very happy with how that came out. Did a lot more exciting things with the substrate in there, but it was also a bigger section, so I felt like that was more appropriate. But we've got all these spaces I am trying to kind of light up with stuff, so I want to do the same thing here, using the pickles to kind of give us some lighting in these spaces. I think it helps. Just kind of give them a nice warm glow. All right, there we go. That's good. That'll work just fine. Perfect. So now you're over here. You kind of see that light glow from over there. Perfect. Got it down here. Yep. Okay, let's go do this one over here that we made that we didn't finish anything in. Put a few of these in. We'll do one there. Do a couple here. Why not? That seems good. Throw some seagrass down. The chances of anybody actually coming up here to see this, extremely low. But in the event that they do, I want to have it existing. And then also just walking by at night, you can see the glow from up there, and it helps you see that waterfall a little bit more, which is really nice. It's kind of having that little bit of glow there, just like we did here. And with all the other ones that we've done, this area, we got the water coming out. Over here, we don't have one yet, but I will probably be making one. There, we got a water flowing. Here, we got a water flowing. This one doesn't have anything in it either. Let's decorate this one up. Get some of this. Put around. Then we'll put some lily pads in. Throw some sea pickles under those. It doesn't have to be underneath the lily pads. I just like using that as a marker for where I put them. The chicken's having a good time there. Okay, so there's that. And of course we have the creek over here that we built, which has this wonderful glow at night because of all the pickles and stuff in it. I really like the way that looks. I also love that you can't really see the end and beginning, and that if you actually want to, you have to like really go in to the. You have to actually like walk over here and go in here, get yourself in this space. Maybe even follow the water down. It's very dense with growth. But there's a lore reason for that. As we've talked about before, the actual surface part of the city here is going to be fairly largely abandoned aside from a few specific areas, with most of the people going underground now, due to a lot of things that have been going on in the kind of background, hidden away in the quiet places of the world. But since we have so much underground space, the idea is that there were some battles here, especially fairly recently. Hence why there's like this whole district here is going to be completely ruined and destroyed. We've got the battle damage in the retaining wall here. We're going to be adding more of that along this whole area. And then once we build the fortifications up along the outside, we'll be blowing those up too. And we'll be doing it with the buildings that are over here. We want to make ruins. So I'm actually going to build full buildings and then blow them up. And then like throw rubble around. Make them look and actually like beat up and old and like they haven't, like nobody's come to clean it up yet. But then, this district is right next to this big cavern here. And this cavern here is going to be a big underground district. It's a multi-layered one. There's going to be 2 layers of housing up here. And then down here, there's going to be a ring of more stuff down here. It's not necessarily just going to be housing. This area is kind of going to be like the evil rogues den in the city. In this district, anyway. So it's going to be kind of like a bad guy area. But, well, maybe a good guy area, depending on what you do. I'm not going to tell you how to play your character. You do you. But yeah, really happy with how everything is working out. This is coming along very nicely.
still got a lot of work to do, of course. You know, but we're getting a lot of progress made. This area here, like I said before, is going to be a big shopping district all along the outside, as well as the main fortress, the actual like keep of the castle. Then we've got our big citadel up here, the upper portion of the fortress that you can see from the outside. Lots of big fancy towers and stuff, of course. This whole structure out here connecting to this tower and to this part of the castle. Coming down to here, we've got our fortifications that we built today. I did make this section off stream, but hey, you know, that's alright. It's here. You know, there's that, and then we've got this side too, where we have the door coming down into here. Liking that. Is it perfect? No, that's okay. Doesn't have to be. We aren't about perfection here. Okay, some lighting in there. Come around to this other one, add some lighting in here. I think I have a little bit of lighting in here already. Yeah, I have that. We need some more lighting, like down here. Can we just destroy the city? I mean, save the city from corruption. Accurate. Gonna be great. Honestly, I can't wait to get more people in here actually like playing and building and stuff. It's gonna be so good. I'm very excited to see what other people bring to the table as far as their builds and everything like that. Because, yeah, it's going to be really fun. I think once we have people actually building and stuff and, like, bringing in their stories to build up background for a lot of the places and things like that. You know, I have this here, but I'm thinking about swapping this out to be a water feature. I think if we do that, might be a good idea. I can't burn these, though, because they're too close to the wooden structure. Oh, and I do also need to get in here and we need to make that connection that we were talking about to the tunnels. Let's go ahead and get that going. We'll take our last little bit of time today and set that up. Go all the way down to the bottom floor. Okay. Let me get in spectator mode. Oh wait, also let me time set noon. And then / game mode spectatore. There we go, spectator. Okay, so if I were to come over here, and then we need to come up somehow. So what do we do? Stairs up, I guess. Game mode, creative. Okay, so we come in here into the wall. Give me a light. Keep my soul lantern that I like. Just a little bit of light. Just enough to see what the hell we're doing. Oh, that puts us into there. Of course it does. Okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, we can make that work. That's no big deal. Easy. Okay, then we come all the way down to here. All right, sick. Let's start cleaning this up. First thing we need to do, I need andesite block. Let me get andesite block, polished andesite block. Whoop, yep, put it somewhere. Thank you. There we go. That's gonna be our floor right in here. Obviously, we need the tile in the walls. We're gonna keep the tile walls going. That's our thing in the tunnels here. It's tile walls. Okay, and then obviously the stairs have to be right there. And then we can do something different there. Okay, so we're gonna cut that out. Okay. So walls, all nice and made out of good material here.
And the ceiling as well. Just gonna keep that the same. Make it easy on us here. Alright, give me stair block. Whoop. Excuse me. Perfect. Comes down. Comes around. And then into the tunnel. Fantastic. Okay. Last little bit of detail cleanup here along these corners. A little bit of stuff here. Perfect. Okay, and then we need some lighting. So let's get a light here. Oh, can't put a light there. All right, we're gonna have to do wall lights. That's fine. We can do wall lights. Whoop. Let's do one here. Oops. Okay, there we go. Wall lights. And then I'm gonna be lazy and just walk over here and oh, never mind, I didn't use them there. Give me. Oop. That's not how I do that. There we go. Copper grate. There we go. Copper trapdoor, whatever it is. Copper trapdoor. Okay. Cool. You know what? We're gonna do this too. Just keep it nice and easy. There we go. Keep it same. Okay, then we're gonna put one in here. Do this. That. Okay. We'll put one here. Okay. And then we'll put one. Just put one here. Okay. It's a very dark hallway, but that's okay. Hello, Mr. Skellybones. Okay. Now. Decided we're gonna, okay, so we decided that's how we do that. And then what do we, okay, we just, yeah. So then we just do that. Got it. Okay, then I need iron door. Open the door. Yeah, pressure plates. I'd hope if I could type. Okay. Give me this one and this one. Okay, so door, pressure plate, pressure plate. Got it. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. Door, pressure plate, pressure plate. Sick. Okay. Boom. Oh. Right. That's not going to work like that. I have to put it up here. Keep it off the pressure plate. Okay. Good. Fixed. There we go. Sick. Okay, cool. There's that little entrance there. Okay, now we're gonna cut this all down and make a water feature here. I didn't initially know what to do with this little section here, and I had planned to make it like a spot you could get to from out of the hotel, but I never did do that. So we're gonna instead transition to making this another water feature here on this side of the city. There aren't enough over here, in my opinion, so I'm gonna open this up. Get rid of these trees. Let this kind of decay for a second while we clean up all this. Okay, we're gonna make this just okay, good. I can still make it a thing. Fellow creative mode player? Yes, creative building here. We do the creatives. I'm a nomad creative builder, personally. Everything that I've done so far, all of this city that we've been doing, no mods, all creative. The only mods I'm running are quality of life mods. We're just doing a lot of big city building here. Wanted to make a nice big lush city. There's a lot of story I'm writing for it as well, because I like to do that kind of thing. But this is our city project we've been working on. Big W, hell yeah, big W for sure. But yeah, so a little bit about me. I have some nerve damage in my hands, so I like to not use mods while I'm building because it feels a lot more impactful to me when I actually get something done. Wish I'd known about me 5 minutes ago. He just ended stream. Oh man, damn. Yeah, I'm here. I stream 4 times a week. 3 days of it is Minecraft, and another day is other games. But yeah, I'm just chilling over here doing my building. Just doing my thing. Welcome. Would have rated you? Oh man. Yeah, I got nerve damage in my hands from a car accident I was in when I was younger. I say younger, it was 6 years ago. A little over 6 years ago. This kid was texting and driving, and it was raining, and he didn't see the cars in front of him had stopped, and he kept going, and he slammed on his brakes, and when he did, he slid into oncoming traffic, which happened to be me, and we hit head on at about 40 miles an hour, which is not fun. Don't recommend. Definitely don't do that. Yes, I am a walking bad luck charm. That is accurate as hell. So yeah, don't text and drive, and pay attention to what's going on in front of you when you are driving. So you don't wind up destroying somebody's life like somebody did to me. Because yeah, my hands will never be the same again. I used to play FPS games a lot, and now I can't really do that anymore because I have too much damage. It's like I have built-in lag now, which is super annoying. I still do play some FPS games and stuff, but it's not something I do as much anymore, which makes me sad because I used to basically all day long be playing FPS games. Yeah, me too. I legitimately, all of the rescue personnel and everything looked at my car and then looked at me and went, "You came out of that, and that's all you got? Damn, you're lucky." So I am lucky to be here, which is nice. I'm glad I am still here, so I can still bring my artwork and things to the people. I just wanna share my designs and stuff with people. Hopefully I inspire somebody to do things. That's really my goal these days, is to just inspire people to enjoy themselves and make something, even if they think they're not great at it. You should always try, at least. Give it a go. I do art. I do all kinds of art. This is what I'm doing primarily these days, but I have a lot of formal training as an artist. I used to do film and video editing and things like that, but I hate doing it. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a renaissance man when it comes to art. I can do pretty much anything. The only thing I don't do is digital art, and this is the closest to that I do. It's just not my preference. I don't have anything against it. I just don't like using a mouse to do artwork, because I already have enough trouble with my hands, and using a mouse makes it really hard. So I try to avoid that these days. But yeah, you don't use mice. Hey, some people do, okay? And I had to when I was in school, so I was like, this sucks. I would totally prefer to use tablets and stuff. Like I can draw with a tablet just fine. But yeah, I can draw, paint, sculpt, and all kinds of stuff. I like to make miniatures and like dioramas and stuff like that. I used to do that a lot for different projects. Just graphics, so you can't do art without a mouse. See, that's fair. Like, some people are that way, I don't have anything against it. It's just not my preferred method. Some people find it to be, the appropriate way for them to do things. And I'm not saying it's not. Just for me, it doesn't work out. Exactly. There's plenty of options for a reason, and I agree with that statement. I think is a good reason. There's all kinds of different art forms and ways to express yourself. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. Come on with that. And then we'll put this here. So we need that there. Boom. Okay. Bam. There we go. Coming out like that. Perfect. Okay. Good. But for traditional media, it's very difficult these days to produce complete pieces due to your situation. Yeah, that's entirely true. I feel that. You still need to go to Walmart? Uh-oh. You should probably do that. I think you got concussed into dysgraphia. Dude, so that one car accident isn't the only one I've been in. And I have repeatedly been in enough car accidents to cause me to have CTE. So that's fun. Too many TBIs. Yeah, I'm lucky I can think straight at all, to be honest, most of the time. Yeah, I try not to these days. But I spent over a decade working as a delivery driver and working in catering, so I was driving all the time, and I was in and out of kitchens all day long. I can't even do that anymore. I can't really work in a kitchen anymore because I can't be on my feet for more than a few hours without it messing up my back really bad. So yeah, I do this now. Unfortunately, I'm not like making any money doing it. I just do it for fun, but maybe one day I'll have enough of an audience so I can make a meager living. At least enough to pay the bills. I'd be happy. When I get famous, you're going to hire a chauffeur for me. Hire me a driver. I'll just use Uber, honestly. Like, fuck it. Uber or Lyft or something. Just 1-3. Thank you. We'll see you guys around. Drive me. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. The worst part is I used to love driving and, like, all that stuff. But, yeah. Don't have that anymore. Thank you. Appreciate you for the follow. Very much. Welcome aboard. Oh, man. We're running up on my time limit, too, for streaming today. So I will probably be ending off here pretty soon. The next couple minutes, most likely. I just wanted to finish up this little section here. I want to get some vines on this wall. Let's get some vines in here. I like vines. I don't use them enough. Get some vines in here. These will grow in. That's fine. Not going to worry about it too much. Get some of these in here. Umos always says I need more vines, so he'll be happy with that. 3-hour limit. Yeah, I run about 3 hours right now because I got a lot of other things I have to take care of around my house. I got to help out with my family and stuff, so I can't just be streaming all day long. But I do want to, I'm always trying to find ways to expand that time limit so I can be working more. I really like doing this, and I want to be, especially when I really get in the zone on my streaming and stuff, I really just want to keep going. Like right now, I'm kind of in the zone messing with stuff, even though I haven't done anything major today. I've just been I worked on this and then cleaned up all this road and started doing this stuff, but sometimes that little stuff is like the more fun part for me. But yeah. Yeah. So that's life, you just gotta roll with it. Sometimes it ain't fun. Sometimes it's, I wish I could do more. Looks 10 times better than you. Hey man, I appreciate that very much. I've been building in Minecraft since it came out. Well, since I first heard about it, which was my senior year of high school. We're talking early 2011. I think it was January, February, something like that, 2011. I know it was the first big update that came out after I started was Wolves. I do remember that. So I've been playing since then, since right before the Wolf update. That's kind of been that's my marker of remembering how long have I been doing this. Yeah, I am a boomer. And I've, over the years, I've done stuff as a builder for different servers, just building my artwork and things like that, building stuff for them, done all kinds of different stuff. But I'm finally, after over a decade, we're starting my own server here, with the help of Haneri and a few other people. We're actually working on building a big server that eventually we can get people to come play on, with a lot of roleplay elements and stuff. Markers of the World of Color. So you're new to MC? Oh, okay. Well, hey, I mean, it's never too late to start. I really just like to do stuff in a way. I hope that I can inspire people, whether you've been playing for a decade or not. I hope that seeing some of my stuff gives you some inspiration and some ideas for something that you can bring to your world, to your creativity. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. Multiple lore SMPs. Hey, I love the good lore SMPs. I'm trying to make this into a roleplay server. But we've got our wonderful staff here. We have our two builders, Matesco and Mr. Byzantine, who have been collaborating on things. We also have Haneri Heatwave, our wonderful moderator here, and we have my buddy Umos, and myself as the head admin here. Most you do is steampunk, man. I've done pretty much every style these days. Everything from fantasy to modern to steampunk to my favorite is like ancient Roman stuff, like Roman Republic era kind of stuff. But for this city, I'm really trying to do something. I'm trying to kind of create my own style in a way. Just the moderator to you? Hey, you're not just my moderator. You're my moderator and a build collaborator. You're my stream manager right now. Plus more than that. Which we can't get into right now. But yeah. I just like to build stuff. I'm my unpaid intern. That's true. My unpaid intern as well. Yeah. You help keep all the bots out of my stream. All the spam bots. You remind me to get up and stream every day when I'm supposed to. You give me a reason to get on here. Love steampunk. Yes, steampunk is great, dude. Steampunk is very versatile. With the idea for this particular city that I'm building, I mean, the lore behind it is it was founded by a necromancer. So, like, that's why a lot of the buildings are like the diorite with the red nether brick and andesite and deep slate combo. I wanted to kind of have it the feel of like bones without using bone blocks, because I don't really like that bone blocks don't have the versatility to do this stuff with it. But yeah. So that was kind of my goal here. I wanted a lot of the structures for the actual military stuff to look like it was like something that a necromancer would want to have in their city. Look too dirty. I mean, they're not the worst, but they're not my favorite either. Not for this anyway. They're not so bad in this resource pack that I use, but I'm just not really a huge fan of it. I think like if I was using bone blocks for this, right, it just wouldn't have the same effect. I'd rather use the diorite. I think it looks a lot better. The bones are horrible in my texture pack. What is that, Sinner? It's an actual bone. Excuse me. It's bone marrow. Come on now. That's what bones look like. Okay, to be fair, this is more like what a bird bone looks like, but yeah. I mean, what? Are we comparing it to the base Minecraft texture for bones? I mean, let's go see. Let's go look at the base texture for bones, huh? Let's see how good that is. Yeah, you do collect bones, That's not anywhere near as exciting. This is such a boring block in the base texture pack. Oh, it's so bland. Like, don't get me wrong, it has its place, right? Sometimes you need a nice smooth texture like that. But for what I'm doing, I don't want that. I want it to be much better than trophophobia warning. Yes. Yeah, the other texture does need a trophophobia warning. That's true. Yeah, it's a little wild. Oh man, yes. But yeah, so I do use Svax PureBD to build in. For me, it is the what Minecraft should look like. So that's what I use. I mean, I don't like all the textures, of course. Some of them aren't great, but I'm happy with the ones that I do like and the ones that I use most of the time. So yeah, this city project is something I've been working on for a while now. I can't even remember when we started anymore, but yeah. Close to innate fear of holes in flesh than just holes. Oh man, you probably hate those one frogs then, or those toads. What the hell are they called? Man, I can't remember what they're called right now, but they like designed to look like leaf litter, and then they hatch their young out of holes in their back, and it's really gross. But yeah, no, that's totally valid. Absolutely, definitely a good thing to. Oh, you don't know about those? Yeah, we'll not tell you about any more about those. We'll just leave that alone. Yeah, those are a thing. yeah, those are definitely a thing. Oh, the frogs. Yeah, the frogs. Yeah, yeah, the frogs are a thing. Yeah, it's a species of toad. I can't remember the actual name of them. Yeah, they're really gross. Very much gross. But that's the thing. Suriname toads, that's the ones. Yes, the Suriname toads. They're pretty grody looking. But yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. All right, guys, I'm running up on my time limit here. My name is The Wicked Bird. You can find me here on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time U.S. I will not be here this Wednesday and Friday because I'm going to be out of town for Thanksgiving, visiting my brother. But we'll be back on Saturday, potentially doing a different game than we have been doing on Saturdays. It might be Robocraft 2 playtest, or it might be web fishing, depending on how I'm feeling that day. But then on Monday of next week, we'll be right back to work on our project. We've got a lot of work to do still. I definitely, now that we've finished up this little area here, next week we're going to finish up these little floor plans that I skipped throughout the city here, and then we're going to move over to this district that we laid out last week, but never got around to finishing. And then this is going to be the ruined section of the city, so we get to blow stuff up. I love blowing stuff up. It's going to be really fun. We get to build buildings and then destroy them afterwards. Yay! Because realistic explosion damage. But yes, please do hit all the buttons. Like, follow, subscribe, share, join all the stuff. Do the things. Check out Chill Hop in the description below. They provide the music. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you next week.